Alrighty, people. We are getting ready. I'm gonna do this transfer on this big giant banner piece. And I'm just getting things set up here. By the way, my name is Desiree. If you have not been here before, please drop me some kind of a note below to let me know where you're coming in from. I'm just getting started here. And I forgot something. Oh, I sure did. And I hope I find it. There it is. Found it. The other piece that I needed for today's project. So, again, hello everybody. My name is Desiree. If you're not been here before, usually I do t-shirts because this is T-shirt Tuesday. But tonight, because I am prepping for a very big event this next weekend, I'm going to be doing a banner. And just to kind of help this out, I need to iron this down a little bit. And yes, I'm ironing it right on top of my craft table, because that's what I do. There we go. We're looking good so far. Just want to do one more quick iron here. There we go. This is going to be quite the project, because for tonight's live, I am doing something special. All right, so the very first thing that we're gonna do, hey Lynette, I see you. Oh. Hey, let's all, as we're sitting here, Lynette is telling me, I believe her daughter or daughter-in-law is in labor, having contractions. All right, Lynette, congratulations. Everybody, drop below a congrats to Lynette. Yay. Congratulations, Lynette. Look at that. She's about to be a grandma again. I'm jealous. But that is so awesome. That is so awesome. All right. For tonight's project, as we're getting going here, obviously I'm opening the package like this. I'm gonna open the package. I save my packages, and definitely save the backing, because we put all the transfers back on the backing because they are reusable. And here's the thing. We are going to do this Namaste. And Namaste, I forget what the word means. I meant to look it up before. Namaste is kind of a cool word. And it's something akin to being be peace with you, or something like that. What I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to ask you guys down here in the comments, drop down in the comments what it means to you. Have you heard the word before? What does it mean to you? So this is going to be a display this weekend in Bakersfield. And while you guys are dropping comments, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Just go ahead and drop some comments below. And then I'm going to go ahead. What the heck? And I am going to pull this off of here on this side. Because this is fabric, I'm not going to fuzz. And this transfer is very, very sticky. And it will be usable 10 to 12 times, sometimes more. Depends on how well you take care of it. I'm trying to set this aside so it doesn't go flying. And before don't stick to yourself. It's sticking to itself, which is not a good thing. So I'm going to very gently just pull it apart. Very gently. No panic. There we go. Ugh. Turn it around and I'm going to line it up top and bottom. I might pull it down just a tad. Some people like to take rulers and do that kind of stuff. I am not a ruler person. I think that's good. I'm going to go ahead and smooth it down. Now this project is going to take a little bit because of what I'm going to do with it. So again, what does Namaste mean to you? What does Namaste mean to you? So we've got this set up. And let me grab some ink, because we're doing this with ink. I am going to use, let me see, what I got here. I'm out of black ink. I thought I had some. I guess I'm going to be using the Midnight Blue ink. And then I'm going to grab some other inks that are a little bright. Here. We don't need the yellow. We don't have enough yellow. Get this blue. And possibly a green. And I know you guys are all thinking, what the heck is she doing? Wait and see, wait and see. Because this technique, and I'm just going to set this aside for now. What this technique, calm, soothing peace. That's a good one, Sandra. I would have to agree with you. Namaste, calm, soothing peace. If I could play music here, I would, but Facebook tends to shut things like that off. All right, let's pull this open. And I am just going to stir this a little bit. And I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of water in right over here. Just a little. In this one. But the other ones that are coming, we'll get a little more. Alrighty. So, let me use one of my... I'm going to use one of these bigger squeegees with my ink, just like this. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this on here. Then I'll have to disappear for a minute while I wash this off, and then we will heat press it. Trying to be real careful because this is a showpiece and I don't want to mess this up because ink, you can't erase it. Not easily. Unlike our chalk paste. So again, my name is Desiree as we're talking here, and I am a Couture independent designer. I have been a designer for a year, and yes, I do sell the products. I do have a VIP group, and I do occasionally put deals in there. In fact, after this weekend, I will come back, hopefully with not too much product left over, but I will be coming back and I will probably have stuff on sale in there. So if you're not part of the VIP group, you can become part of the VIP group by just typing hashtag VIP and check it out. Definitely check it out. We are getting ready to ramp up after this next show that I'll be at. It's the Bakersfield Home and Garden Show in Bakersfield, California at the Kern County Fairgrounds. So, here we go. Just like that. While I'm doing this, I'm going to ask you guys, if this is your first time here, drop the word first and tell me a little bit about, what brought you here. If this is the first time, if this is not the first time you've been here, go ahead and let everybody know why you keep coming back. Why do you keep coming back? Okay, so this is ready to be cleaned. So I'm going to take this off and I will be right back. I've got to go clean this and I'm going to clean this and I will be back and we're going to heat set this. I am not done with it. I know it looks really awesome right now. If you like it, let me know how you like it. All right. I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta get this clean. Let me know what you think of this project in the comments below while I'm off over here cleaning this transfer because I have to have it clean so I can use it again. I know it's a little bit tough waiting while you're looking at the screen, but I got to get this clean so that we can use it again. And of course, I will be right back, you guys. The doorbell just rang. I will be right back. Oh, look, you guys. I got another Couture box. Maybe we'll open it while I'm at it here. But we'll see how much time we have because this project that I'm working on is big. Just figure out where to put that. There we go. Look at that, you guys. Right in the middle of our project. Another box. I can't remember which order that was, though. I'm going to put this here and try to remember not to sit on it, because we got to use this again after I'm done. So, set that there. It's got to dry while we finish this next part. Yes, thank you. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Ugh, gotta open. Did I clean it up? I think I didn't. There we go. You know what, Sandra? I have done so many lives. Right now I'm doing 2 a day. 2 lives a day. All right, I'm looking for my paintbrush because we're going to use paintbrushes on this. I am looking for my paper. I should have had that lined out. Definitely should have had it lined out. I thought I did. I thought I did have another paintbrush here. I have been cleaning, so. All right, so what I'm doing is I put some water in this. And I was not prepared. I apologize, you guys. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a painting technique. Now, they call it the watercolor. And what I've seen other designers do, they do it with paste. I'm doing it with ink tonight. And this is going to be a project that's got to look good because we're going to do it. Oh, you know what? I think I meant to heat set that. I do want to heat set it just because I don't want it gotta get my heat gun. I don't want it to be smearing too much. So I'm gonna go in here and dry this with my heat gun and then heat set it and then do another layer, and then if I need to, I'll do another layer. So just drying it out a little bit so that I can heat set it. Sometimes you would let, something like this, you could just let it dry overnight if that's all you intended to do, but I'm going to do a whole lot more, and I like to finish my projects live, so I like to get that taken care of. And hopefully this turns out. I did do one the other night, if you guys were here and you remember the peacock. If you remember doing this peacock the other day, that was done, same technique. I don't know that I like the peacock as much this way. Hopefully this works better. So the next process here, I got a heat set. So I use Teflon baking sheets. You can use, if you don't have access to these or you don't want to purchase them, you can use parchment paper that you get from the grocery store. I have used that in the past as well. So next up, let me go ahead and heat set this real quick. It'll take a few spots. I'm using a heat press. My heat press, you know, it's 350, 30 seconds on one side. But if you're going to use an iron, don't use steam. You go 4 minutes on one side, 4 minutes on the other side. And make sure you use parchment paper. I like to put it under and over the top because sometimes these things will bleed through. So it's better if you just don't do that. Here we go. Heat set the top, and then I'm going to grab the bottom because my heat press is not that big. It's not tiny, but it is not huge either. And I'm just going to turn this so I can sit without sitting on the transfer. Hopefully I don't. I have done that before, you guys. Sat on the, actually, I put it on the edge of the table, walked by it, and got it on my pants and sat on my pants. I didn't know that it was there. It was a huge mess. So here we go. And while that is doing that, I'm looking for, I'm trying to find it. Because I had something I wanted to use. Oops, not quite done. I'm trying to find my little round thing that I put paint in. The paint dish, which I was using just the other day, but as usual, I am a mess right now, you guys, because I'm getting ready for this show, which means everything that I own is pulled out and all over the place. Absolutely everything is all over. So we are kind of having lots of stuff all over. So I'm just gonna go with it the way that I have to. All right, so there it is. This part is heat set. So I'm gonna pull it up. Just pull it up off of here. I want this all to dry. So I'm gonna hold this while I spray my surface down to help it dry. Because that helps it dry. Let me grab a towel. And you guys know what happened? I sat on it. Which, unbelievable, Desiree. Unbelievable. Not panicking though, because it's always important never to panic. It's good. See? It is one of the things about these transfers. If you panic, you'll make it worse if it folds in on itself. So we try not to panic. Surface is still a little hot, but I should be okay. I'm going to put this back down here. And this right here, again, this is going to go to the side because now it's painting time. So I'm going to go in here and just paint. And while I'm painting, I mean, this is part of our thing, and it's going to be, because we're setting it up on different home decor styles, this is part of the boho chic stuff. And what I want to know from you guys as I'm painting here is, what's your style? So I'm just going to go ahead and paint. And if it doesn't quite line up, it's okay because I plan to go over it. So I'm just going to go ahead. And I know this is probably going to take quite a while, but I do want to give you guys the idea of it because I cannot go over an hour with this. So here we go. We are painting. And I want to do this. I'm going to let it, it's going to be quite all right if it goes over the edge, because I will do this one more time with the Namaste transfer. It's going to go right back over the top. To re-outline that. And again, everybody, my friend Lynette, who is here on, who was commenting earlier, if you guys could give her a congratulations. She has another grandbaby on the way. They're getting ready to go to the hospital because a contraction started, and they want to be there when the baby is born. New life is such an exciting thing, isn't it? It is such an exciting thing. So here we go. We're going across here. We need to get some more water. The other night I did a large transfer for one of the things that I was doing. So here we go. And that took 2 lives. And the rate I'm going now, I might have to do 2 for this one. Hopefully not. They call this the watercolor technique. To me, it's more like paint by numbers. Just saying, paint by numbers. So I am painting by numbers on fabric with my ink, because yes, you can use a paintbrush with this. Just thin it out a little bit. There we go. And here we go. Let's see. What else should I do with this color? I'm going to go here. Probably need some more water in there. So you guys are seeing what we're doing here. And the end result hopefully will look really good. If it doesn't take me too long. But I am using a paintbrush, and I am trying to be a little bit careful because I don't want this all over. So I'm going to go here. So as I'm painting this and doing this design, tell me You know, Namaste and the stuff always reminds me of the 60s. So let's have a 60s contest. What song do you remember from the 60s? What song do you guys remember from the 60s? What is a song from the 60s that you know, remember, or can name? Because I'm always thinking of, I'm going to just go ahead and say it, you guys. One of my favorite soundtracks is Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's all the 60s and early 70s music. I don't know why. It just makes me happy. It really does. In fact, I was playing it today. So what songs from the 60s do you guys enjoy? What song from the 60s do you guys enjoy? There. What song from the 60s do you enjoy? All right. And I've got 1, 2, 3. Trying to decide how many colors I should. Never My Love by Association. All right, that's a good one. That is a good one. I have a song in my head and I can't remember what it's called. It's one of the songs that you would have heard, you know, one of the Vietnam songs, the war songs. And I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to be honest with you, can't remember what it's called. And the very first time I heard that song, it was on a show. Greatest American Hero was the show. And that was early 80s, I think, was in that show was playing with William Catt. I remember that. And Connie Selica. She was the actress. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where else I need to put this. I think I'll go here. And here. You know, Darlene, I can't hum it because it's just, I can't even remember precisely the words. I can't remember the words. That's the bad part. It's in my head. I want to think it's Universal Soldier, but I don't think that's what it was. I don't think that's what the name of the song was. But there were always so many good ones. Obviously, Painted Black by the Rolling Stones was another one. So let's move up an era into the 70s. And there's a song I can remember from that because it's really easy for me to remember it. Because when I was like 12 years old, it was my favorite song. And that song is Horse with No Name. Who remembers Horse with No Name? And do you remember who the singers were? Who sang it? What group sang that? Who remembers Horse with No Name? Who are the singers? I know who the singers are. I do remember that one because I actually had, and this is really telling my age, I had an 8-track tape. Yes, I did in high school, junior high and high school. We had an 8-track tape player. And for those of you who can explain to those that are a bit younger what an 8-track tape is. They might know what a cassette tape is, but I doubt they know what an 8-track tape is. I doubt they know. Who knows what an 8-track tape is? Nights in White Satin. That was a, you know what? That was a good one. Nights in White Satin, yeah. Love that one. The Sound of Silence. Of course, I bet younger crowds know that because of that hard rock band that played it. And I can't remember who they are. They did a really good rendition of it. And I think even Paul Simon made a comment about it. He liked it. And I do, you know, here's the thing. On YouTube, I don't know if you guys know this, but on YouTube, there are professional voice coaches, and they have them watch these rock stars sing and rate their singing. And David Draymond, who did the rendition of The Sound of Silence, they had a gal watch him, and she's like, well, that's really good, and he did really well on that. And I'm thinking, I looked it up, and David Draymond, who sings very hard acid type rock, he was trained in Israel to be a cantor, a Jewish cantor. And I had no idea about the whole cantor thing, except maybe, you know, I saw a movie with Neil Diamond in it, and he was Jewish. So a cantor, they actually train them to sing. They are a religious thing, and they train them to sing. Let's see, do I have any more things I want? Oh, right back here. Put back here on this ankle. They actually train them to sing, you guys. Okay. Where are we at? 38 minutes. All right. So far, so good. Let me rinse this brush out, and I'm moving on to the next color because I have to get this done before the hour is up. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Yay! My little glass is still there, so I can use that. Okay, next thing up, we're gonna do this Couture coral. If I can get it open, I need to clean the edges. And I'm going to go ahead again, put some water in here. Just a little, mix it right there. I don't need to mix a whole lot. So I'm just gonna go a little bit, you guys. And I am leaning over. Yes, I know that because I am trying to paint this. So we're gonna do some large swatches here. And these little pieces right here, this is why I will be going over this after I'm done. Back over the top. Just like that. You're done? One way or another. Blondie. Yeah, Blondie. The Long Winding Road, the Beatles. Yeah. I like the Beatles. It's really a shame I cannot play music during a Facebook Live because otherwise they'll just mute it because that's what they do. They will mute it. So this is going to be kind of a long project. This is my T-shirt Tuesday night. And this is a longer project because I am painting this in. It's kind of like color by number, but just follow the pattern kind of thing. So, and I know you guys are probably tired of seeing the top of my head. I'm positive you are. I'm gonna get a little more water in here just to thin it down a little bit more right in that one spot. If you guys can see, I'm just circling it around that one spot because I want one spot to be thin while I paint this. So you know what I'm gonna do, because you guys don't need to see my head, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up like that so we're just looking at the project rather than the top of my head, which is probably, you know, full of gray hair, because that's what happens. Those of you who ordered, all of your catalogs are out, so let me know when they get there. Anybody else who wants a ticket to the Bakersfield Home and Garden Show in Bakersfield, California at the Kern County Fairgrounds, you do need to message me. You will need to message me to get that ticket. I only have a couple more left, so please do message me, or if you have a friend that you would like to bring who needs a ticket. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let me look at the time. I got 15 minutes. You guys, I won't finish this in 15 minutes. I definitely won't finish this in 15 minutes. So what we're probably going to do is I will probably cut this short and then I will come back for part 2 because it will get cut off if I don't. I think it's YouTube that doesn't like it to go past an hour. So, because YouTube videos, they like them short. So, we may do that. Or I may cut it off and come back and show you the end results. I think that might be better. Instead of you guys sitting here watching me do this, it's going to get kind of boring after a while. So, bring this one in here. This is the technique, and this is a big project, so it will take a while. And unlike the other project that I did, I probably won't come back because you guys will just be watching me paint these spaces. All up like that. So I definitely think that it's time to shut down as I, keep going here, because that's what I do. If you are one of those people that can't stop until you're done, drop me a note here. Tell me what kind of projects you do. What kind of crafts you like to do. And how you deal with, I can't stop until I'm done. And hey, how many of you, if you've stayed up all night on a project, post a picture of that project on this video and let me know. All right, you guys, I am going to go ahead and cut this short. It does look good, doesn't it? And it will look even better when it's done. I'm going to go ahead and cut this short, and I'm going to keep working on this project. I'm going to add a lot more color. Just to let you guys know, I'm going to keep working on this project. I'm going to add a whole bunch more color. I will come back and show you guys the end result probably tomorrow night. That's what I'll do, is tomorrow night or tomorrow morning, because I have a morning 15-minute deal that I've been doing. So I'll come back and I'll show you guys the end result. And basically, I'm going to finish painting all of this, heat set it, and then I will lay the transfer back over and do it again if I think I need to. So catch me later tomorrow, either in the morning or the afternoon, and I will show you the rest of the project. So have a great night. Remember, this is Couture. If you're interested in becoming a Couture designer, please consider me to sign up under me, because that's what keeps this going. And if you need that information, just #info or #join. I can get you the information about joining and what you can do with it. There's different ways to actually make money with it. One is just designing projects and selling them. 2 is selling the project materials themselves, just selling Couture transfers. And 3 is building a team. So with that said, you guys, namaste.